Hmm. Hmm. Hello, hello, hello. That should be fine, right? That should be fine, right? Can't tell with that music in the background, dog. Can't tell with that music in the background, dog. How delayed is this shit, dude? This shit is delayed. Shit is delayed. That should be good. Where's that pen gone? Dog, I don't want this to happen. I want to see some draw get swept, even especially if we close below this, right? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I want to go over today's trade though. What is the date? 07.
Trident vibes. It's soft. It's juicy. A soft gum with a juicy experience. It's a vibe.
Let's see. I'm gonna wait for this 1 hour candle closure. See if we break back to the upside and see if we can come down and sweep out these lows. I would love to sweep out these lows. We haven't reacted off of anything yet. We're reacting off an hourly order block, but that's not enough for me. Did we even come down and sweep out a 15-minute low? No. Technically. Back to the upside. Hourly. See if the hourly wants to be bullish also. I like all this low resistance draws up here. I like all this. I want to target this high. I think on the 4 hour time frame we continue higher, but I want to see something in this realm. Some sort of sell side get taken first before I think about entering anything. 15-minute fair value gap's not going to be enough for me. Wow. Look at that. I want to see this hourly candle closure. If we inverse this gap too, maybe we can look for a retrace lower. We'll see.
Observe the smart deal seeker hunting for amazing offers in its natural habitat, the Isles of Brandsmart. You too can score unbeatable.
come in here. No. We're gonna be working with 41 seconds. Are we really about to pump, dog? Off a 15-minute gap, really?
can see here is his PA account. Now, this means a couple things. He came into our Discord server, watched all our videos. Tick size, it's not that.
We're just gonna continue off of that, or we'll figure it out in real life. Or I'll just do some shit like this. And then continue higher. And then it'll move. We'll see. It's an idea. If we take out this draw, we won't be trading. You probably heard that on fucking mic. Whatever. You wanna go in front of it?
Was I in front of it?
Avery, let her out.
Trading live on TikTok might be the top 10 worst things ever. Like in my live chat this morning, I'm taking a trade in front of my community, and on TikTok, I take longs on the Dow Jones, and immediately I'm in the trade, and then I don't really read the chat, I don't really look at it, kind of just have it there just to be there, and I just get little pop-up notifications of the chat. Ed and Eddie are in there. They're like, why do you have your stop loss there? This is going to melt. I'm shorting here. This is a horrible trade. Why are you taking this? This makes no sense. Listen up, dumb fuck. I don't care if you don't think the trade makes any sense. It makes sense to me, which is why I'm the one that clicked the button. Like, y'all are just some fucking leeches and just pea brains, I swear. You guys are so fucking dumb. And then you got the other people in third world countries that really pop in the chat. I probably had to block like 100 people or more dead. And it's the ones that type in the chat saying, gold, TP and stop loss signal. If you want to recover your losses, click the link in my bio. We all know that you're stink bombs and you make no money and you're literally just trying to scam people. And I can give less of a fuck if I'm offending you right now. I literally don't care. I do those TikTok lives and I trade live for free to help people and execute live in front of hundreds of people. So, if you don't like it, don't join. I could care less. Trading live on TikTok might be top 10.
Jesus.
Alright, so we're at the crib. This is pretty much the crib in its final form. We've got the hoop there, arcade machine, Draco Star, TV, metal on the wall.
I never have any sympathy for these guys. You got one job, show up on weight, in shape. That's it.
It's part of the contract, isn't it? You've signed on the dotted line, you've got to go and get a job.
You're a professional fighter. It's not hard, is it? You have months. Oh, I never have any sympathy for these guys. You got one job, show up on weight, in shape. That's it.
It's part of the contract, isn't it? You've signed on the dotted line, you've got to go and get a job.
You're a professional fighter. It's not hard, is it? You have...
Crazy, I'm risking it.
Mata.
Securing another. Still 356 per count. It's fine with me on that one.
I'm banned for poker. Are you serious? Oh my god. Bayou truck. Alright, Tito. At least you're watching me.
That first rule break will spiral into
Dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Oh, you should only take 1 to 2 trades a day. Shut your bitch ass up. I get it if you're like completely dog shit at trading, but if you know what the fuck you're doing, why are you limiting your upside? Have it to where it's like, oh,
delusion. He's so fucking delusional.
I found it. We up in this tree. Oh, shit. Good, the ground behind me. You got the tennis car behind. Come over this tree.
I'm 24 hours in without a blunt, and I'm gonna be honest. If we make it to 48, no one's going to fucking live. I swear to God, no one's gonna live. No one's going to see the U.S.
In order to train as hard as possible, you must maintain a clear and heavy purpose.
I'm a bully in this industry. My niggas in your vicinity.
Imagine being able to build an application just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want, and then watch it take shape. You can plan, customize, and
Ladies and gentlemen, we are on a boat or a catamaran in Barcelona with a bunch of my students. I'm going to be asking them their trading model to become profitable in less than 10 seconds. All right, what's your trading model? Tell them their 10 seconds.
I look for market direction, then I look on a lower time frame to see some imbalances being filled, and then from that I get a nice inversion with a V-shape and the upside and downside seeking liquidity.
Yeah. All right, what's your model?
Former NBA player Malik Beasley facing federal charges accused in a sports gambling scheme, allegedly helping gamblers win hundreds of thousands of dollars by telling them he would underperform and then following through during the game. Here's Aaron Katursky. Tonight, former NBA player Malik Beasley is facing federal charges accusing him of tailoring how well he played so sports gamblers could win hundreds of thousands of dollars. Prosecutors say Beasley, who made $60 million during his NBA career, accumulated multi-million-dollar gambling losses. To pay off what he owed former teammate Ed Davis, agreed to underperform.
I'm a bully in this industry. My niggas in your vicinity was rolling up ones, missing my hood. I'm a bully in this industry. I'm sure. My niggas in your vicinity was rolling up ones, missing my hood. I'm a bully in this industry. I'm sure. My niggas in your vicinity was rolling up ones, missing my hood. I'm a bully in this industry. I'm sure. My niggas
That's a 4-hour low now? Shit. It is. Appreciate it, Jay. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate you joining too. I just started on the YouTube live stream, so we'll see what happens. I was working on Kick for a little bit, and I gotta stop going back and forth and just be consistent with one. So I'm gonna be consistent with YouTube lives. Makes it easier, so I gotta post every live session too. It automatically posts it. But we're learning and we're growing. Appreciate it though. Oh, if we could form a new high here, dude. Come out and sweep out these draws. Boom. First take profit. Second, third. Final. I would be willing to take that. Unless we want to come down to this 4-hour fair value gap. We'll see.
Next video we're doing is I'm going to Japan. You know them tunas? A tuna, if you catch a big tuna, it can go for $3 million.
At least get for season. Yeah, I want this to be like in the anime.
Been liking Asian more than New York AM this past few weeks. Yeah, that's what people have been saying. I personally don't trade Asian session for NQ and ES. I keep my ES and NQ system around that. I trade gold during Asian session. I've been building a system around gold, and I've just been showing the process of that and being transparent. I'm currently working on a 100K FTMO account. So we're close to passing phase 1. I'm up 8.5% on it, and I activated this account like a month ago, so... But I've been just building a system around gold. I've traded it before NQ and ES way back, like 4 or 5 years ago, but I had no idea what I was doing. But now I'm more experienced, so I want to see how I can build a system around it. And it's my strategy, not my strategy. The way I trade. It's been doing its thing. Based off of how I trade, I feel like when I trade Asian session with NQ and ES, it's just too much. I like keeping that session for those funded accounts, and I'm going to work on building more capital on a different index. Just diversifies it, if that makes sense. But that's just me. That's just me. Oh. This oven's going off. Cancel it. It's been going off for like 2 minutes. See if we respect this 15-minute. I hope not. I want these lows. I want you. Maybe even you. crazy how much YouTube's delayed. I'm just walking out of the room on my YouTube stream. There's no way. It's that delayed? That's crazy. That's nuts. Wait, really about to respect this 15-minute? You want to kill it, Turb? You want to kill it? You want to kill it? You want to kill it? Ooh, kill it. Who else wants carrot? Tito? That's a frozen carrot. Want carrot? Sit. Eat your carrot.
The fuck is this for the hunger?
What you say? I don't think they can see you, Gerb. See, the only thing with Asian session streams, dude, is they're gonna be boring. I don't even know if I can even. I want to gamble, but that's more for kick and number one. I don't have that type of money yet. Just gamble every night. Shit. This is celery. This isn't a carrot. It's celery. Now. Easy. Tito. You like carrots? Yeah, you carrot guy. And well. Turn. We go. Turn. Love you. I wonder if we'll get an entry tonight. I might cut it around. I don't know. I want to see what the 12 a.m. macro does. That's a while from now. I'll probably cut the stream by then. I'll probably keep the stream running till 10. That's what we'll do. The stream will run till 10. Maybe I'll start going live between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. 7 to 8 to 9 to 10. 3 hours. That's plenty. Go live 6 hours total. 3 in the morning. That's plenty. We'll give it live 20 more minutes. Who are you getting mad at, motherfucker? You go to your boy. You want carrot? They're eating carrots. Careful eating carrots. Right? I think that's gonna be the new. That's what I'm gonna do. Live session schedule will be New York AM NQ/ES. 9:20 AM EST. Asian session XAU 7 p.m. EST to 10 p.m. EST. Would you? Boom. New York AM NQES 9:20 AM Eastern Time. Boom. Live session schedule. New York AM NQES. Buying. This would be nice. That would be nice. YouTube lives. Currently, it's been ages. 10 p.m. opens in what, 15 minutes? Let's see if we can come down 10 p.m. Dude, your breath stinks like sardines and shit mixed with a side of bacon. You need to brush your teeth. Can I have a kiss? Thank you. What's mommy doing over there? Mommy can chill with us now here. You want to kill it? Okay, fine. I'll give you kill. Here's your kill. Oh, here's your kill. Oh my gosh. Tito like grabs it with his tongue. It's like. What got me into trading? A kid that I went to high school with back then when I was like a freshman, he was in my Spanish class. He ended up hitting me up about it. And I didn't really know what it was, but I ended up getting Robinhood. And I would just see the kid's story and stuff like that. But I got Robinhood, got into crypto. Used to use Twitter a little bit, and then I saw Elon like tweeting about this thing called Dogecoin and stuff like that, and I would just mess around. I just had money saved up, and then I ended up turning that $6,000 to like $120,000 on crypto, on Dogecoin, and that sparked my interest. And then I asked that kid how to trade. He traded Forex, ended up getting scammed by him, ended up putting most of that money into a live account, ended up losing most of that money, and now we're here 6-7 years later. I used to wrestle in college, though. I was a full-time wrestler, and I went to college for wrestling, but some crazy shit happened in college, and I pursued this dream over wrestling. So, I didn't really start taking trading seriously until about 3.5 years ago, which is when I started trading NQ and ES. But I've been trading, you could technically say, for 6-7 years. I've been around the markets for 6-7 years. Started with crypto, went to Forex, and then futures. And it's just been a journey from there. So that'll sum up 6-7 years for you. Boom! Right, Gerb? Whoa! Almost stole my celery. Are we really just gonna consolidate like this, dude? Listen, dog. You've got 2 carrots left. That's all you get. We're done. Here. No more. No more. Get it, Tito. Did you really freaking... Oh my God. Is it really under the speaker, dog? Oh my God. Come on. Get it. Where is it? Doofus. No more carrots. We're out of carrots, dog. Let's see this 10 p.m. candle closure. I'd love to form an hourly high. And then I would love to come down, take out these draws, take out the sell side. Maybe even come into this 4 hour down below. And then continue this higher. That's what I would really like. It'd be awesome. It'd be awesome. Jay, if you're still watching, what got you into trading? Me.
Version where one of the high top 5 ways to get God damn this fucking hail moa. So let's watch Malik Beasley throw his NBA career away. Alright, so if you live under a rock, Malik Beasley got indicted. So the indictment mentioned 4 games, but I want to circle this one against the Clippers over 3.5 rebounds. This shit was fucking insane. So Beasley gets his 3rd rebound, 1 minute left, 3rd quarter. You know it's bad when you're boxing out. Look at that shit! He's boxing out Giannis for the rebound. And a little fella, well, he's not going to guard anybody. The only thing on his mind is grabbing a rebound. Who cares that it's 3 games left? This guy has no answer.
There you go. Is my audio low? Hey man, this is how we learn. How about that? Does that make it better? Hello, hello, hello. Maybe I can adjust it on the mic too. I think I can adjust it on the mic. Tell me if that's better, or tell me if that's too loud. Test, 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 test. 1, 2, 3. How you doing? Let me know if that's too loud. All right, it's good now. Is that better? I probably mumble a little bit too, to be honest. Dude, Asian sessions sometimes are so boring though. We hit a good trade on. I think I was on Kick. Yeah, I was on Kick. That's why. Everyone's watching. Whoa, whoa. Looks like we're not going to form this hourly high, but we're going to form an hourly gap below. Looks like we're going to form an hourly gap. A little itty bitty one. Dude, chimps are scary. You kidding me? You're pretty new to trading? Yeah, it's a long journey. I'm just gonna be honest with you with that. But I don't know. It's worth it in my opinion. I'm just obsessed with it, honestly. But it's definitely a journey. I've been paper trading for 2 months trying to prove to myself. Dude, amazing. That's perfect. Keep paper trading, dude. Try and, if I were you, if I could go back and give myself advice, is I would paper trade for until I could get 6 months of data. Okay, just showing that you can get 6 months of data of being consistent. And then you can go into like one funded account, get the cheapest funded account, and then start with that. And then you'll start tying the emotions aspect of having to involve real money technically because it's a funded account. It puts stress on the line. But it's different from going to paper trading till then when you actually have money on the line. That's just the normal thing with trading. It's going to be something you're going to experience the more experience you get. It's good you expect that, though. A lot of people, dude, they just want to rush the process. Even I did, and I didn't listen, and that made me extend my trading journey even more years on top of it. Yes, sir, and rules. Rules are important. Listen, you're in the beginning stages of your trading, dude. Your main focus right now should be figuring out, all right, screen time, back testing. Can I figure out a strategy that works well with me? Can I understand that strategy well? Figure that stuff out first. Then when you keep showing up and being consistent and getting screen time and you're back testing, you understand your strategy and what you're looking for, then you implement rules. Then you start building consistency. Get data on your trades. What you're doing every single day, what works, what doesn't. Then you're going to go into risk management, and then emotions, and then psychology, and then blah, blah, blah. And then you're just going to keep growing and growing and growing, and then you're off to the races. But just stay consistent, stay disciplined, and don't expect it to happen overnight. Most people do not make it in this. So social media seems like everybody does, but most people don't. And a lot of people can fake stuff. That's why I just try and show my journey. I don't act like I know everything. I show my wins, my losses, everything. I post my sessions. I just want people to follow me for my journey. If they want to take bits and pieces from my journey of what worked for me, boom, implement that into their system. And hopefully that helps them. All right, we got that 10 p.m. candle closure. We formed that hourly high so we could target that. But let's see if we want to come get that first. Oh my God. We did form this hourly gap, didn't we? I can't see what this fucking... Yeah, we did, dog. I want our draws to get swept, though. We have a little bitty, itty-bitty gap right there. Little itty-bitty gap. Little bitty witty gap.
I'm not coming on Saturday. I'm strapped for cash.
I don't care about this 15-minute anymore. We created a 15-minute low. Right where that hourly bullish gap is, so we could pay attention to that. That could be a possibility. That's a tiny little gap, dude. See what we get off that. What helps is I'm still young with a good job to keep me above ground. I basically just been learning from the 6 months. Don't be addicted to it, yeah. Hey Rick, what up, brother? What up, what up? Yeah, no, Jay, that's good, man. That's a good mindset you have right now. You're off to a good start. I would tell you that. I would say keep working too, keep saving up money, and dude, you're young. I wish I could go back, dude. When I had that money, I had $120,000 in my Robinhood account at 17, 18 years old. And I ended up blowing most of that. I wish I could go back. I learned a lot from that. But dude, you have time on your side. Don't focus on the money. And just focus on paper trading first. I was arrogant when I was at a young age. People told me that, and I just went straight into a live account, and I paid for it. You get humbled. But if you could start off by paper trading and just taking your time and treating it like a video game, dude. Not like, it sounds stupid to say, but it's like, I don't know, dude. I treat this like a video game. I used to play Xbox all the time. I was a wrestler in college and in high school, and in between, I would just train and play Xbox and do school. I was good at Xbox, but now this is my Xbox. Does that make sense? But if you could treat it like that and learn the skill without focusing on the money first, paper trading, developing a system, developing a strategy, and taking time doing that, you're going to be a killer once you start on prop firm accounts and stuff like that, once you start building a system. But when you lose a lot of money and you go right into the live account, or you start risking money right away without paper trading, it brings a whole new ball game of emotions, and you lose a lot of money, and it's a wreck. You ever read, you're new to trading, but everybody's read the book. Have you ever read Trading in the Zone? I'm reading it for my second time right now, or my third time, I think. I think it's my third time. But it was one of the first books I ever read when I was starting to really get serious in trading. And I'm reading it again now. And the more experienced I am years later and I read it, you see how good of a book it actually is that I missed when I wasn't as experienced. But if you haven't read that book, it's a good book to read to start off with. Everybody's pretty much read that, though. A lot of people are going to recommend you to do that. But it's a good, solid book to get started with. All right, we're coming into that hourly gap and that 15-minute low. I want to see if we get a reaction out of here. I would really prefer us. Look up Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas, right? I'm pretty sure it's by Mark Douglas. Yeah, Mark Douglas. I'm reading it again right now. It's a great book. Read that book first, dog, and then come back and after you're done reading it, join the Discord, dude. The Discord's free. You can chat with me in the Discord and stuff. But read that book first, and I'll have another book for you after that. I'll give you some good books to read. But I go on to start off with, since you're in the beginning stages, Trading in the Zone. It'll help you understand the psychological part of trading, of what you're going to kind of need to expect when you start getting more experience. See if we want to get a reaction off here, if we want to continue lower and take out these lows. I would love to take out these higher time frame lows. I would love this. We are coming into this 15-minute low, though, on this hourly gap. So let's see if we want to respect that little teensy-weensy hourly gap. But we still have 54 minutes. I don't think we're really going to care about that. Oh, Asian session, dude. I wish I don't know. New York streams, dude. I don't know, Jay, if you've ever joined my New York streams. Probably not, because again, I don't go live much on YouTube. I was going live on Kick. But I was on a 6-trade losing streak, dog. And we ended that 6-trade losing streak. I'm gonna load. but I was on a 6 trade losing streak, dude, in June. I got my ass kicked in June. Six trade losing streak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got it back. We're chilling. We're chilling. I'm transparent with what I do, though, dude. I'll show my dashboard. I don't give a shit.
Exciting news, guys. Just opened up a new coaching role to help you guys rock it. How to do your fundamentals better. Getting great feedback already from it. So if you want to.
Hey guys, I probably.
Hey man, it's me, your weed. We need to have a little chat about your morning routine.
Nice set. Do it again.
What the fuck? Yeah, I joined the Discord. I've been mainly into traders like Reese. I don't know who Reese is. I know who PB Blake is, and a new guy named Jesse NQ. I've heard of PB Blake. PB Blake's good. Blake's good. I think Blake's a good trader. I don't really watch Patty much. I've watched a couple of Blake's trade recaps. The book's called Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. Here, I'll put it in. I think that's how you spell your last name. D-O-U-G. D-O-U-G. Oh, yes. There you go. Yeah, if you want to join Discord, it's up to you, but it's free. I just go live in there, and it's a place to just, if you ever have a question or something like that, but there's 300 people in it right now. It's not very active, I'll be honest, but we're working on it. It's a work in progress. We're working on it. Yes, sir. Yeah, I started posting my trading journey about like a year and a half ago. But like I said, I was always a wrestler. I was a big wrestler. So once I transferred over to the trading world, starting back from zero, baby. But it's all good. Bottoms up, on the pen, Oh, come on. What are we at time-wise? Hour and 37 minutes. It's 10:11. All right, I'm going to give this stream 8 more minutes. I'm going to give this stream 8 more minutes. If we don't see an entry, then I'm going to keep an eye on it, but I'll notify the Discord. I usually notify the Discord in the trade ideas section. But that doesn't mean you take a trade just because I take a trade. I'm not a signal botter. I just like talking about trading. Okay? This is my idea. I post it. Either wins or loses. Are we really going to respect this little hourly gap here, dude? No shot. No shot. Really? With the man in the mirror. Woo! Got this 5-minute gap. We got this 5-minute gap. I'm going to stay patient here right now. I'm not going to scale down to the 1 yet. Let's see if we can inverse both of these. Even then, though. Oh, we're getting action from here.
I would pay $100,000 to live as Rakai. I get 300 milligrams of caffeine and the finest sativa on this side of the Mississippi, and the mission's done, bitch.
Ain't no way you guys are saying Asian session is cleaner than New York session. I just wanted to test this shit out, log on to the charts. Just
pressure against you because you know, okay, I can't.
All right, we'll see if we end up getting an entry. It looks like we might hear off this 15-minute low. I'll stay on right now. I want to retrace on the 1 minute, though. I want to see this 5-minute candle closure. If we inverse this 5-minute. What would this look like? .11 stop. That's a hard question to answer, I would say. It's always different, kind of. But I trade smart money concepts, so I usually start with the higher time frame and scale down and try and align the higher time frame with the lower time frame. But I overall use liquidity sweeps, fair value gaps, SMTs, order blocks, breaker blocks, volume imbalances, overall market structure, inverse fair value gaps. So I mean, it just really matters on what I'm looking at and what the session's looking like, if that makes sense. Like in this case right now, I was waiting for sell side to get swept. We did sweep a 15-minute low and we're coming into an hourly gap. That's why I'm scaling to the 5, because everything's bullish right now. The hourly's bullish, the 4 hour's bullish. We have draws above. The 15 minutes bullish. We're in a 15-minute order block right now too. The 5 minutes not bullish yet, but that's why I'm looking at this 5-minute inverse fair value gap. Maybe we break, and then I can enter. This could be my break even. We could target our draws above. But again, I just usually start with the higher time frame and identify where I want my bias to be and where I want the market to target. And if it presents that opportunity, I use my confluences to get in. Bada bing, bada boom. Simple, easy. It's not simple and easy, but I mean, I keep it simple. Nothing special. Yeah. Are we really about to do this shit? I wouldn't doubt it, dude. How much time we got left on this 5-minute candle? Wow. I might give her a shot. We closed. Think I might give her a shot. Can you even target these draws above? Kind of want extra confirmation. We'll see. We didn't break structure on the 5 yet. I'm going to wait for confirmation here. I'm not just going to enter off of inverse fair value gap. I want the 5-minute to align with the higher time frame. I want to see a break of structure at least above this high.
How do you get the Ozempic peptide to work in a pill?
I have an absorption enhancer.
An what?
It helps me get past the stomach, so I can...
Yeah, 1-to-1's good. I mean, you got to figure out your own trading style for yourself, and that just goes with time and experience. Everybody's going to be different, and you got to find what works best for you. So 1-to-1's good, man. I mean, if that works best for you, it works best for you. It really matters on who you are as a person too. Like if you target 1-to-2s or 1-to-3s, it matters if you're okay with losing more than you're going to win, letting trades run, taking partials at in specific areas, not taking take profit just because you want to take profit and emotion. You know? Thinking of giving this a shot, but I want to see our break. I want to see if we break on the 5. Because we could come up and sweep out these draws and continue lower real quick. I'd like to take out an hourly or 4-hour low. That's what I'd really like. Because we have stronger draws below. Oh, I'd like to take out this 4-hour. But we are in an hourly gap. Yeah, I got one. I feel like a good advice could be too also, man, is like, don't try and overcomplicate trading. You know? Just focus on what you believe works for you and keep getting data based off of that. And if you trade I hate when kids say they create strategies because everybody trades like the same thing at the end of the day. Like most of these people who sell courses and stuff, they say they create these models, but they all use different confluences that everybody else uses, in my opinion, and they'll name a strategy behind it. But they'll be using stuff like fair value gaps, inverse fair value gaps, trend lines. There's all kinds of shit. But then they'll say they created it. In reality, they didn't. Could be wrong though. Who knows? I'm gonna stay patient here right now. I usually like that 5-minute break. Got her mapped out though.
Look, I'm not asking.
What the fuck?
90, 90, 99. Add it up. Do the math. It's our 9 pounds. Your 90-minute quick step. So this is 99, 99. Add it up. Do the math. It's our 9 pounds. Your 90-minute quick step. Not that heavy. These guys might be smarter than you think. We've been doing it for years. Eating hella juice.
I'm fatty.
All right, I might cut her. If you want to join the Discord, Jay, it's totally up to you. But I'll notify. I have a section in Discord. It's called Trade Ideas, and I usually post my ideas. But I think I'm just gonna start getting ready for bed. If I don't see what I want this to do, I probably won't trade this session. But what are we looking like right now? Yeah, so far this month on this account, we're up 7,327. It's a 100K account. And then last month we made 1,246. So I didn't take a trade yesterday. I might not take a trade today. I don't know why it's saying it's already Thursday. But again, this is phase 1 of the phase 2, so let's see. Phase 2, we need to get 5%, and then we get funded, and then we have a 10K static drawdown, which is crazy, and you can request every 5 days, no matter what. Good bringing here. I'll catch you next time. Peace out, brother. Appreciate you joining. All right, I'm gonna cut the stream. Appreciate you joining. I'll be live tomorrow. during New York AM. That's where my main system is built around. That's where my live, not live accounts, but where I trade my 25 funded accounts that we built the past 3.5 years. So, sound good? If you want to join the AM session, be awesome. Appreciate you joining this session. And I'll probably be live again tomorrow night around 7 p.m. Eastern time to like around the same time, 10 p.m., 10:30ish. I don't know how long it's delayed. I don't know if he left yet. We'll see. I'm not sure if he left yet. Just don't want to end it on you. Peace out.